Hi Virgo, you got Melissa at Fire and Rain Tarot, and today we're here to pull your June 1st through 15th mini love spreads. We're checking in on you guys, seeing what the energies are in love for you for the first half of June 2018. Again, if these messages don't resonate for you, it's totally okay. Don't try to make them fit to your situation, but do check your moon, rising, and Venus signs to help offer with clarity. If they do resonate for you, that's kick-ass. Like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends, all that good stuff. And if you want a personal reading with me, my email is below in the description box, or you can check out my Facebook page and message me from there, and we can get you a personal reading. Also, too, I haven't mentioned this in the other videos, I keep forgetting to mention it, is I'm looking to start posting more content on the channel. So what other types of things would you like to see? I know that I've got a few, especially Taurus individuals, wanting me to post single love spreads, and I think we'll be getting on that. But if there's anything else, so, life path, finances, and then I'm going to kind of try and keep a tally or a poll and see what I can do for you guys. So definitely comment about that if you feel so. And while I was shuffling off of camera for you, it's like, again, the hangman came up. So it's like you're hanging out, you're trying to pause, trying to reflect, and this is mostly about how to be successful in your love life. So you're going to have the strength to be successful in your love life. Some of you could be dealing with Leos, but it's like you sort of have to shut the lion's mouth a little bit. And, with that strength card, there's that woman and she's holding the lion's mouth, and the lion is roaring and really fiery and, has a lot to say. And, the woman is quietly, closing the lion's mouth. And then we have the success card, which is the Six of Wands right beside it. So I feel like you're going to be successful in that, but it's sort of like you're hanging out, trying to figure out, how to do that, and how to do that in a way that, you're remaining strong and balanced and intact, and also too, so is the other individual, right? Like you want to do this in a nice way. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for Virgo for the first half of June 2018? Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for June 1st? Ooh, okay. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, it's like, not always, but sometimes when I get this card, I get like the word picture in my mind of, it's still a happy time. There's but like a bunch of your girlfriends, you're sitting outside, you're all having a margarita, it's sunny, everybody's happy and warm and, enjoying. And then the sun starts to go down, and then you're like, oh, okay, I got to run in and put a hoodie on. And then you put the hoodie on, and then the sun goes down even more, and then you get cold, and then eventually, you got to pack up the party and go in. There's still good times, there's still fun to be had, it's just that it's just not as warm, it's just not as bright, like it's just not as inviting, And I think that's sort of where you're at right now. You're feeling like, what could be really warm, bright, and inviting just isn't that right now. And you're hanging out, trying to figure out how to make it so. That's why that hangman is there. So, okay, Virgo, what's going on? And again, we had the success card there. So it's like you will have the strength to make this a success. And just realize that, just because things aren't as, sunny as they should be right now, the happiness is still there. There are still things here that can be built upon. And, just recognizing that will offer you the strength enough to be successful in this situation. Okay? Woo. Okay. It's like, and then, we've got the Tower here in reverse, and it's like, so something here, there's a structure here that has been built up in whatever love situation you're dealing with, Virgo, that, needs to come down. There's decisions that aren't being made. You feel like you're being manipulated, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, so a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, but you feel like, you know, somebody here is manipulating you. There's something here you don't know. There's decisions here that you can't make because you feel like you don't know things. But all the happiness is here. Like you still feel happy, you still feel content, and you still feel fairly content to hang out on the fence until you find out what it is that needs, that whatever structure, unhealthy structure that has been built up, like what needs to come down so your love life can move forward. Okay. And I don't care, like Virgo, single Virgo, coupled Virgo, dating Virgo. I think this really goes for a lot of you guys, because I think, you know, there's situations in all of, this definitely is speaking to more than one group of Virgos, for sure. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and again, look at you. You're making decisions, right? Like, I've got to decide. I have two roads I can choose. I can choose singlehood. I can choose couplehood. I could choose, you know, to keep this faulty foundation intact. I can choose to shake shit up and crumble it down. But right now, I've really got to look at this. I've really got to try and get a different bright idea in order to help advance this forward. Because ultimately, there are things here that can be built off of, Virgo. I just feel like you're not seeing it right now. And I feel like there's an element of manipulation here, possibly with a Gemini or a water sign, okay? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with Virgo for the first half of June 2018? Okay. Yeah. Look at that. There you are again. The hangman. There you are. You're hanging out. You're trying to make decisions. Isn't that funny? So again, the hangman, and this is after, you know, there was a quarrel. There was a quarrel, a fight between you and someone in your love life. And now, you know, the apologies have happened. Things are, you know, starting to look up. You're starting to restore your level of faith and happiness in the individual that you had the fight with, but you're still hanging out, trying to decide whether or not, like, what structure needs to come down here, what foundation needs to come down and rebuilt in order to move your love life along successfully. But the warning here, we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you know, and this is your energy. This is you know, if you hang out too long and you try to juggle opinions, thoughts, ideas, beliefs too long, you know, eventually you end up dropping the ball and things become really unbalanced, and then eventually you can't keep anything on track, you know. So just again, Virgo, you know, Virgos, like Libras, can be very, very indecisive, right? So just try not to remain on the fence too long. Try to, you know, formulate your opinions with the understanding that, you know, the happiness is still here. It's just not as inviting as it once was. And it's not as inviting because there are structures here that are faulty, and there are ideas, thoughts, and beliefs that have been built upon that are no longer serving this situation. So, like, again, with this Tower in reverse, whatever's not serving this situation needs to crumble so that new things can be built up. And that's ultimately what's going to turn this Sun card upright, okay? So that's what's going on with you guys, Virgo. If you would like a personal reading with me, my email is below in the description box, or you can message me on my Facebook page. And until the second half of June, you guys, peace.